Yeah, when was the last time you wrote an actual check or bought something with cash? Swiping and tapping our cards and our apps are not just the easiest way to spend money, they're the safest way, unless, of course, we misplace our phones or our wallets, and then it's a nightmare. It is hard to misplace your hands, however. And soon your hand may be all that you need to buy anything that you can afford and many things that you can't. Because a company called Walletmore is developing a very teeny, tiny chip. You see it there in the X-ray? That should creep you out.
Or just when you put a microchip inside your body, inside your hand?
Not at the moment.
Why
not at this moment in time, because I don't think the technology is advanced enough and I don't understand how it all works.
Okay, well, it's a growing trend and it can help you with something like buying a train ticket, paying for dinner, buying shopping in, Asda and Sainsbury's, what we were talking about this morning.
Get a chip in you can buy me dinner.
Well, many have started paying for things with our phones, even watches.
One company, though, wants to take that technology to another level by implanting a chip in your hand.
Like Elon Musk's Neuralink, microchipping has its roots in the philosophic idea of transhumanism. This theory states that humans will eventually evolve beyond their physical and mental limitations using science and technology. Microchipping could be a stepping stone for this cyborg evolution.
It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Shalom, it's your brother Mosnam, back with a quick lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Ruach Kadash, name of Heavenly Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Hebrew tongue. Next, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for bringing us this truth in 100% form. Salutations to the Akim, which are the brethren who will share that truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives day in, day out. And shalom to the Akwaf, which are the sisters who listen, learn, do right in the household. To the few, I like to say shalom, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. The title of this lesson is simply going to be entitled, It Will Surely Come. Because as you clearly see in the clip I shared, is RFID microchip implants, as you see in the clip, being more and more made prevalent and promoted in today's society. And what these other Israelite groups and certainly the Christians of this world and all the different people in this world, they're not telling you or warning you that this is the motb. This is the mark of the beast as told in the scriptures. All right? And these are one of the prophecies to come. Okay? This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. So you had to have vision, be a visionary, okay? And prophesy. You see, IUIC, all these other groups, they're not prophesying, of anything, okay? Though they might be doing this or that, but are they really prophets? No, man, they don't prophesy, okay? But starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and the like-minded on down, we're telling you what's to come, all right? And one of the things to come upon this earth is the motb. Ultimately, the Lord's mark, but he's going to use the devil to do it. So-called white man to mandate this thing, man. All right, as you've seen in the clip I shared, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. No, man, it will surely come. Verse 4, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Okay? And that's right, man. This devil, all right, his soul isn't upright in him. That's why he's getting ready to do these things, and why you see the promotion of the motb more and more. You're starting to see the, and even people getting it, all right? People getting it more and more. You heard that in the clip, It's becoming more, as they find more uses for it, it's becoming more used, in today's society. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And yeah, man, they're going to dress it up real nice. Make you be able to open your car door. Make you be able to, open up your house. Have all your stuff, your whole wallet. It'll be nice and convenient. And that's the thing, man. They use that convenience thing to get this MOTB in you, man. They're gonna use a lot of people who loves money and greed. All right, that's gonna get you. People who want convenience, people who want all these different ways, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, one more time. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and as you've seen in the clip, that's particularly the device I'm speaking about in today's lesson, that MOTB, right? The charagma, all right? This devil's digital all. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. No, we see him coming, man. We see it coming. Because this devil, right? He wants to destroy you so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right? Because he knows the Lord's going to come back and destroy his ass, Salakia. But the Lord's going to come back, destroy him, and he's going to try to take you with him by marking you, man, with that MOTB. Ultimately, the Lord's mark to destroy 2/3 of our people, here in Babylon the Great. This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. All right, and it's going to get hard, man, especially when he gets ready to issue this. He's going to throw some brothers in prisons, okay? Even martyr, Some people might have to die. But, hey, the elect is not going to receive the MOTB, okay? Psalm chapter 10, verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in devices that they have imagined. All right? This devil, man, all right, is going to issue this MOTB, and then nuclear destruction is going to come and destroy Babylon the Great, man. Okay? His sins is going to reach up to heaven. The Lord's going to come, break them clouds, beam up his elect, and destroy this devil, man. This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 3. For the wicked boasts of his heart desire, and bless the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. You see? Psalms chapter 10, verse 3. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, right? And this thing is ultimately a control, a form of control and being like to the Most High for this devil, man. All right? For the elite of the so-called white people, right? Which are the Edomites according to the scriptures. Psalms chapter 10, verse 3, for the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, and bless the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. Right? The Lord abhorred these covetous as devils, man. Psalms chapter 10, verse 4, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. You see, there it goes again. Right? Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And we have faith in the Most High that he's going to do what, man? That he's woken us up and got us to, understanding, man, that we be not ignorant of this devil's devices, And a lot of people, man, a lot of our people are going to get destroyed, man. Testing the Most High. A lot of these Israelite groups, they love knowing they're Israelite, but do they speak on, things such as grave as the MOTB, the mark of the beast? The Lord said, if you take this, you're going to be destroyed in the lake of fire. You would assume a lot of, so-called prophets would be speaking on it. But no, right? It's only the true prophets. And particularly, the men of great millstone, apostles and elders, and the like-minded on down. Psalms chapter 10, verse 4, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. See, this devil's not thinking. What's in this devil's thoughts? His new world order, okay? The so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, Satan, he's thinking about setting up his new world order, you know? Getting all you guys marked up, chipped up, hipped out, so he could come, you know, come and think he's like unto the Most High, you know, have control over you, you know, you people, man, over the society. He wants more control. All right, and ultimately he's gonna get 2/3 of our people destroyed for accepting his mark, you know, which is ultimately the Lord's. All right, mark of destruction. All right, this motb. All right, that's digital all. RFID implant. It's Psalm chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. Verse 5. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Right? Don't that sound like what? I believe that's Revelations. She saith in her heart, she will have no sorrow. Right? Babylon the Great. You know? Psalms chapter 10, verse 7. His mouth was full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Who's the poor, man? That represents you so-called blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, Israel, okay? Because the Lord has humbled us. He's brought us to a lower state because of, we went off, you know, in the time of Solomon and David, and we fell off as a people. And the Lord sent us into captivity, you know, to serve under the nations. And now we're in our last captivity under this devil, Esau, right, which are the Edomites. And the Lord's getting ready to come back, man, all right? Because as you've seen, one of the prophecies, like I put in the clip I shared, one of the prophecies, which is the motb, is getting ready to be, you know, put in place, so to speak. Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Verse 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And this is one of his nets, man, this motb, okay? Because when you receive it, you're going to be ultimately destroyed. Let's get that. I keep bringing it up. But, I don't got it, I don't think. Okay, that's fine. We could grab it. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark, you see, you 2/3 of our people, they worship this devil, man, this system, okay? And when they say, oh, we're moving into another form of currency and we're no longer going to issue the dollar or move into digital currency, and we're going to need everyone for security purposes or blah, blah, blah to you know, receive that motb, what I showed you in that clip. You see? Hey, that's that mark of the beast. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, what's going to happen to him? See, I'm not going to read Revelation 13, 16. You get that? You see, rich or poor, free or bond, they're going to receive this motb, okay? Because, you know, YouTube, I'm not trying to get, you know, even though I've been you know, pretty plain already. I'm not gonna bring Revelation 13:16, but you know, okay. It said for your bond, this devil, man, this system, right, ruled by the devil, so-called white man, is gonna issue motb, free your bond, rich or poor. They gonna all receive what I showed you in the clip. But what's gonna happen? Revelation chapter 14, verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You see, you're gonna be destroyed, man, in fire, man. All right, in the presence of the holy angels, man. All right, it said fire and brimstone. Okay, you see, because the Lord is gonna make you make a decision, man. All right. You're not going, and the Lord is going to make you choose, man. Do you serve the Most High or do you serve Satan? Okay, do you serve this devil? Do you serve this world? All right, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. He cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. You see, so the Lord's going to make you choose, man. All right, do you love this world? You know, do you love this devil? Do you love the things you have here? And he's gonna make, ultimately, you commit to it by subjecting yourself to a RFID C-hip in your hand. All right, or you see the other chip, Elon Musk got that goes in your head. All this matters of wickedness going on. You see, they got all type of devices. But this transhumanism is, symbolic, man. It's like a ritual. The Lord's not dealing with it, man. You transhumanify yourself in the eyes of the Lord. You getting destroyed. All right. All right. Thinking this we're transhumans. We're going to evolve, and and combine with computers. Thinking that's you're gonna prevail. See, that's the devil, man, right? His thoughts aren't like unto the Most High. Let me get that one more time. Salakia. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. You see? So his soul's not upright in him. His devil, he had all type of wicked thoughts and devices and things he want to use his body for, right? And though it may seem convenient, right? Though it may seem beneficial, right? Even though truthfully, right, if you have the understanding that you're going to be destroyed for accepting it and taking it and subject to it, right? 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. You see, don't marvel. Say it may look good because that's how Satan does. He gives you smooth things. You see how in the clip I shared, they had all these different great things. They said a lot of good things about how it can help and benefit society and help you benefit your life, right? But no one said any negatives about it, right? No one said what's the negative about it. What's the side effect, so to speak? Well, I'm telling you the side effect. The side effect is to be burnt in fire and brimstone in the lake of fire. Okay, that's the side effect. You're gonna be destroyed. All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. All right? But you just doing what, man? Joining Satan. Hand, and Lord said, hand joining hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. All you doing is joining Satan. The Lord told you, this is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay? It's going to show forth. Yeah, right now it sounds smooth words. Yeah, that's how the devil gets you, with a lot of smooth words and making it sound good and telling you about how convenient it's going to be for you, right? Sirach chapter 12 verse 10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, it's going to show forth that you made the wrong choice, all right? That you made the wrong decision. All right, you didn't trust the Lord, you trusted the devil. This is Proverbs chapter 8 verse 11, and this is why wisdom is so like the scriptures say, man. What's that? Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6, wisdom and stability shall be the stability of thy times. Salakia, roughly paraphrasing. This is Proverbs chapter 8 verse 11, for wisdom is better than rubies. Okay, be in this understanding, this knowledge that the Lord has given you. All right, this is better than rubies. Why? Because we understand the side effect. Look at how people in the clip I shared is going out there, just putting the RFID under their skin and just la la la, just yeah, it's fun. Look at me, I could put pictures on my phone but not understanding the magnitude. Because why, man? They're in darkness. They lack wisdom. Proverbs chapter 8 verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. So Proverbs chapter 8 verse 12. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence. What? Where's the wisdom? With prudence. Let's look up that word. Prudence. All right, wisdom with caution. You see? With caution. It said caution. It says shrewdness, common sense, good judgment. You see? And then you got carefulness, cautiousness, care. You see? And these people are careless, like you seen in the clip I shared. You see? And 2/3 of our people is going to be subjected, to it, because they're as careless as well. Not going to be caring for or seeing the signs, right? And one of these signs, the devil is going to mandate what I shared in the clip, the motb. This is Proverbs chapter 8 verse 12. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. What? It's dope right there, man. Yeah, man. That's why it's good to dwell with wisdom, man. All right? Be out here careless like these people in the world. Get caught off guard. All right? Like the Lord said, trust in their enemy, though their wickedness will show like iron rust. You see? Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. He that is just, let him be Salaki. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, my reward is with me, to give every man according to his works shall be. The Lord is going to reward you for accepting this devil's motb. Because he told you in Matthew, all right, you can't serve two masters. This is Revelation chapter 1 verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. What? Yeah, the time is at hand. So blessed that who? Blessed is he that readeth. Okay? That readeth. Ain't nobody reading it. All right? Because it clearly say, man, free or bond, rich or poor, to receive a mark that they can't buy or sell. People talking about it's white women, it's a picture of Caesar Borgia, it's It's all type of wickedness, man. I don't know, man. You got all different type of philosophies out here, especially in these different Israelite groups, because they're hard-headed as hell. You know, they don't want to submit and come to the conclusion, you know, that the truth is out, okay? And it's being made manifest right before your very eyes. Warn the flock before it's too late. But I intend for this to be too long of a lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. One more time, Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And with that, I like to say shalom, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, bahasham, Yahweh Shai, bahasham, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.